here in front of Eugene's Hot Chicken in Birmingham, Alabama, filming with my friend B Stuck. He's walking around and away from the camera. But today we're gonna try this out. This is owned by Zebby. Come back into the film so we can talk about it. Oh wait, was I supposed to be filming
Hey
sideways?
everybody.
So we're about to try some chicken.
What we live on?
We're not live at all.
Oh, okay.
This is footage.
All right. How's everybody doing? It's one and only B Stuck from the Stay Woke Show. It's our newest venture. We about to eat through it.
We definitely ate through it today. So.
Nah, you got good. It's just.
I don't know what he's saying, but we had some technical difficulties, so we had to take a moment to regroup, finish our food. I got my Coke open now, so I'm not gonna show it though because they didn't pay me to get rights. I don't know why B is falling asleep on me.
The itis kicked in.
Oh, is that what it was?
The itis
you need a
kicked
Coke
in
like
for
me
us.
then.
That
Anyway,
was some good chicken.
it was so good.
That was your first time?
That was my first time ever eating that, and it was legit good. Like, I wouldn't even tell y'all that food is good if it's not. I live in Athens, Georgia, as I said in the last show, and we have some okay food in Athens, but like, I'm from Birmingham, so I know about like how good food is here in this city. So decided to come home this weekend, eat some good food, and the first stop that we go to is Eugene's Hot Chicken, and I'm glad that B suggested it. So
yeah,
thank you, B.
Yeah, especially since this was your first time.
Yes, it was so good, y'all.
It's a lot of since you left, it's been so many places it's popped up.
It has. It's almost like they needed me to leave so they could grow.
Yeah.
So that I can have things to come back to.
You had to. Well, never mind. I won't say it.
I had to what?
Never mind.
No, go ahead and say it.
No, it's like you know how you have addition by subtraction. But then like you come back in and now it's just all addition.
Nah.
We stepped our PIMDUS.
Don't do that. You tried to say that I had to leave because there wasn't enough space for growth in this place. I get it.
I mean,
I'll be back when I get to retirement level in my career. This is a good place to retire.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the weather isn't too bad. It's hot most of the year. And it's plenty of food, like it's a lot of communities where old people are welcomed.
Right.
So
there's a lot to do, right? People.
Yes, but retired doesn't mean you old. I mean, retired, I plan on retiring when I'm like 50.
It depends on, like, if you black, retirement, you don't do nothing else. Like.
No, that's not true.
Else.
My mom does quite a few things.
Man, my mama found out the hard way. This when life began.
Your mom just retired?
No,
she been retired for a while.
She retired a few years ago.
Yeah. My mom retired when I was in college. So half of the time she would come down to Tuskegee and come to football games. So now that I'm an alumni, people think that my mom is an alumni because she goes to more homecomings than I do.
So we ate through it. I don't know why. Like I naturally say through.
Through because that's
the R be silent to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's really what this show is. Is eat through it.
Yeah. We have to silence the R because down south the R stands for racism.
Yeah.
Y'all like that little PSA. I was at the library last night, and they do this thing called Bars and Brews. That'd be a cool thing for you to come and eat through. They have like little struggles.
They have food?
Well, they have struggle snacks, but the highlight be the fact that they have beer. It'd be free beer.
Is it black-owned catering company?
It's black ran, like with the poets and the different people that participate.
I can expand the show to including black.
So this show is really more so about
black businesses.
Black business supporting the black dollar.
Supporting them while they. Yeah, Black Wall Street supporting black businesses while they support me through my emotional journeys.
I got you.
So.
Because we also have to stick together when we eat through.
He is coming with all the woke statements today. But yeah. Plus, like, it's nothing like some good food by people who have, like, some soul and some passion and they've been through some things. Because then you put that into your food.
So, based off of what you just had, do you think that Eugene's hot chicken has really been through it?
Probably. Oh, he been down through there.
Okay. Okay.
He been through some things, because you could taste it. Like, I always say when we go to Waffle House, I always talk about how, like, you can tell when the person who makes the eggs has been to prison and served a little time because the eggs are better that day. You know.
That cheese just blend right on in there. And you can't even tell.
Yeah, because they got a story and they tell it through the food. So that's what they do.
And it's okay for us to bring up Waffle House because
our friend works for
is the
Waffle
HR
House.
Over there. So
yeah, so that's kind of black led. Yeah, that's black business. And a lot of the people who work at Waffle House are black, so that counts.
Yeah.
We're gonna count that today.
Yeah, and it's in the South too, so.
Yeah.
And it don't have R's in the name.
That's true.
Yeah. And we go through it. All right, man. This was like a take two, B.
We had to do a take two.
Yeah.
I hate that. Y'all missed out on some good footage, but I had some technical difficulties I need to work on. But with this being the first actual show, it's not too bad.
These things.
Yeah, it's a learning. I got a learning curve, and hopefully by show 3,
we'll
be out of the curve. We did.
Yeah.
We didn't film eating through it, but we did eat through it. Like at one point, I had sauce everywhere.
Yeah. So
it was good.
The highlight of the meal was not only so they custom make their ranch dressing. As you can see, that's the truck in the background. But they also, what was the sauce? Tell us about the sauce.
Alabama white sauce.
Alabama white sauce. It sounds very racially proficient. It sounds like it comes with the hood with the eyes cut out.
It was so good though,
but once it hits your palate.
Oh my God. I don't even know what they put in there. Like I was looking at it to see if I could pick out what it was that was in it, and I have no idea, but it's so good.
Yeah. That was good.
So make sure y'all hit up Eugene.
This young man that is running Eugene's, he's not from here, like Bornly. Is Bornly a word?
No, he
Can
was
I make that up right
No, he was not born here.
I can't say born.
No, originally, no.
Okay,
You
all right,
originally.
we'll say originally. Okay, originally. B won't let me get away with the word.
Not today, not on my watch.
But he came through the business courses, and he's very organic in his intent, and his impact is great. I think
he's using all these
using all
corporate words.
Yeah. I'm trying to be professional on these shows.
It's not that kind of show though.
Okay.
So we're gonna be real on here. None of that impact versus intent. And earlier you used silo.
Silo is an important word.
Yeah.
Because
it was inappropriate in that sentence.
Well, actually, no. It was apropos. It was apropos. We were discussing charter schools, and I believe that the downside to charter schools is that it pushes us further into our silos. Do we want to be in silos?
So, have y'all noticed, like, when people have their media voices, they sound like they're from, like, name a city nobody knows about in Minnesota. A city that nobody knows about in Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, that's like right out of
Or like
Wisconsin
somewhere. Yeah, it's right outside of St. Paul. Or nowhere, Wisconsin. Anywhere in Illinois.
Nah, like a lot of times, people, they default to the British accent.
Oh, British?
Yeah, they go British.
Oh, let me tell y'all about this one time. This lady was in the store, and she started to talk all, hey, girl. Well, okay, so let me back up.
Talk to me.
She was a woman she had blonde hair that was naturally blonde hair and blue eyes, just to describe who she was. And when she saw me, she started to use all that, hey girl, you know how people do you and are real condescending towards you. So I started talking to her in a British accent. And she was like, she went back to her normal accent, her normal language that she uses, and she goes, well, I wasn't expecting you to sound like that. And I was like, I figured you didn't when you started using that whole weird voice that you just had there. And she was like, Oh, and just walked out. But I just want y'all, I say that so that y'all can challenge people when they try you.
Yeah, what other voices can you do? What other accents?
Sometimes I can do like a New Orleans accent.
Do a New Orleans accent. Say,
I don't
child down
wanna
in the bayou. I can't do it. I've kind of branded myself downtown. I wear a lot of suits with my J's, with my tennis shoes.
Yeah, don't do that all the time.
I do it all the time.
Don't do that all the time.
Robert Kraft does it.
Who is Robert Kraft?
He's the owner of the New England Patriots. He's a Trump supporter though.
Oh, but say who he is again? You see where I'm going with that?
Why can't I?
When you get to Robert Kraft level,
I can do it.
then you can do whatever you want to do
But
because
you
you
know what?
own stuff.
When black men get to Robert Kraft's level, they turn into Jaden Smith.
What is Jaden Smith?
Jaden Smith showed up to Kim and Kanye's wedding.
Oh yeah, with a Batman outfit
With a
on.
white Batman outfit.
That was.
Why white? Like it was all
I'm not gonna
white
lie.
with white
I
utility
have mapped
belt.
out what I'm gonna do when I win this 400 million. Well, when the Mega Millions get back up to 400 million, I have decided that I'm riding places in a helicopter. I'm gonna do ridiculous things as well, because you can do that when you have a certain amount of wealth. I can do what I want to do with a certain amount of wealth. So I'm not even mad at Jaden for that. He was very fashion forward with his Batman costume on.
I'm talking a full. Like where do you even go to get that?
With the mask.
But the problem is it was white. Like,
But that was
I
what
mean, and
was
it
symbolic.
But it was a specific kind of white.
It was leather. It was winter white.
Like I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna wear a Batman costume to this prestigious wedding.
Do you think that wedding is prestigious?
I mean,
high
a wedding.
profile.
Wait, okay, high profile.
Because we're not gonna say prestigious.
But not
for
even
her
that.
wedding.
Like weddings.
That was her third one.
But you know, weddings as a whole is a ceremony, and it.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
you should at least dress up to it. You wouldn't wear.
And he did dress up.
In a full.
They should have been specific because they probably said, please dress up in white. And he was like, bet.
Do you think I have a southern accent?
Yes, you have a very southern accent.
I didn't notice it until me and baby girl started dating. And it was something like me and her were talking one day and I had gotten like really upset about something. And I just busted out. I was like, you know what, they gonna turn me into a bear.
A bear? She said a bear.
She said, oh my God, what did you just say? I said, what you talking about? What is a bear?
A bear. She knew what a bear was. Don't let her try to play you, Ben. She know what a bear is.
Cause I got a friend from up north. She didn't know what a sweet cag was. Wait, you don't know what a sweet cag?
No, I know what a sweet cag is.
oh,
I'm trying to figure out why she didn't know what a sweet cag was.
I mean, that is a tried and true regional thing. I found out.
I didn't realize that's
It's a homegrown word.
a Birmingham term, or is it just a
Almost.
southern term?
I almost want to say it's just a Birmingham term.
If you're not from Birmingham and you know what a sweet cag is,
Hit us up in
comment below. Yeah, hit us up in the comment section. Let us know if that's something that you are not familiar with. If you know what it is, let us know that too. We need to do this for our research.
And another way it's used is, and this is the regional spin on it. They'll say shoot the cag.
No, I don't know nothing about that one.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Shoot the
I think
cag.
people
I
in Mobile
definitely
say
don't know that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the Bay Area one.
Yeah.
If you're from Mobile and you know about shoot the cag, comment below and confirm or deny that.
If you shot a cag
If you've
before.
shot a cag, comment below.
Yeah.
We're headed to go do some more things in Birmingham, but just want to say thank you all for tuning in again. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Greedy Vlogger. Make sure you tune into the Stay Woke show and catch Dem Thrones as well. And thank you for supporting the Stay Woke brand. Why tweet through it when you can eat through it. All right, bye y'all.